Hey, welcome to my channel, and today I'm gonna do a unboxing and short review of the Cayin N5, which is a digital audio player. And this unit is actually a demo unit. It says not for sale in here. And anyway, so here it is, the Cayin N5, and let's take a look what's inside the box. Okay. I believe all the accessories are in here, and so you got the menu here, a USB cable, a 3.01, and then this is a 3.5mm jack to coaxial output connector. And yeah, this device has a coaxial output. And let's talk about the N5. Start from the hardware. Well, I want to talk about the appearance first. Seriously, who designed this player? I mean, it looks a little bit weird to me. It kind of tried to make a retro looking, I think, but I just don't really appreciate the design style. And not to mention the awkward carbon fiber thing, back panel here, it just don't really fit the design language. Anyway, you listen to music with this, not looking at this, so fine. Okay, on the top, you got the power button, and this is the coaxial output, so you can connect this to your digital to analog converter using this as a source. Quite convenient actually, and just like the DX90, it's the same. And this is the 3.5mm stereo port for connecting to your headphone, and this one is the balanced output. It's the same kind of 2.5mm balance port on the N5 player, so you can still use those 2.5mm cable on this device. And then on this side is the volume button, and this one is for like doing the pause and play while you already locked at the screen. And got nothing on this side. Oh, actually you have some LED indicator in here when you connect it to your PC, and like blinking here. And here it's the USB port. It is using a 3.0 port in here, and 2 card slot for micro SD. Quite nice. Well, actually you don't have any internal storage in this device, so you have to use micro SD in here. And on front, you got the turning wheel for selecting the option. Actually, the turning wheel is a little bit slippery in my opinion, not very comfortable to use it. And this button is for like okay, confirm, and then this button for return, and next song, here is song. That's it. Very simple, very standard. And what about the sound then? Well, considering Cayin is a big company that makes tube amplifier for many years in mainland China, I do think that they try to put a very tube-like sounding in this N5 audio player, but in a quite a lower end way, because you have for tube amplifier you can have some very high class, very good sounding, good extended treble and bass tube amplifier, but you of course you get some not very cheap, but just some middle to low class tube amplifier which has a less extended treble and bass, and this one is like those. The extension on both ends, it's a little bit weak and have a slightly dark sounding, in my opinion. And the treble, it's obviously a little bit polished. It's like the edge was rounded, and all the texture and a very fine micro detail kind of lost in here. But considering about the price, you can't ask too much from this. Of course, sometimes I just have too high requirement on everything, but this is a review, okay? I would say everything bad or good. And then but for the vocal, you got a very warm and sweet sounding, soft sounding vocal. Actually, the overall tuning is quite pleasant and relaxing. I like this sound tuning because it's just very good for listening to some female voice or just any relaxing music. And the bottoms, the bass, not really punchy, not very high definition, but it's good enough for this price range, in my opinion. And but the most unpleasant experience with this audio player, it's about the space, positioning, layering. It doesn't do a good job on all these aspects. Well, I mean, you can feel the width of the soundstage. The imaging are quite big actually compared to some old models like the DX90, which is also in the same price range. The imaging of this is actually quite big, like making your in-ear monitor sound a little bit like some bigger headphone. But I can't really feel the layering and the depth of the soundstage and the musical instrument, and everything. It's like coming out from a flat 2D surface. All musical instrument are like lighting up here, no layering between them, and yeah. So I don't really recommend this device for some very serious listening. For you definitely get unsatisfaction or disappointment if you want to dig some very fine micro details or good dynamics from this device. But of course, if you just want some very relaxing background music while you're going outside for a walk or reading books, having drinks, this will do a really good job because the kind of tube-like sounding, it's very pleasant into my ears, and feeling very comfortable for listening to a long time. So I think that's it. Thanks for watching. Hope you like my review, and please subscribe.